So back in here. This is all the same, yeah? This doesn't change. Let's go right. Right first. Plus 10 steps for a guest room. Man, it's an early start. We could go to a parlor as well. Or a corridor. Corridor would be good here to get over one over. Let's do the corridor. I feel like these days are going to be faster now that I kind of know what I'm doing. But we'll see. Lavatory, pantry, closet. So we could anything. Actually, a item would be good right now. Yeah. Oh shoot! I could have gone out the front door too. Let's go ahead and get in a closet. Get rid of the. This actually be good because then we're gonna go back to the entrance. We can go out the front door, and we could go check out that stuff. What is this? Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Greater chance of finding items. Okay. And we got a reroll already. Wow. All right, we're off to a good start here. This is off to a great start. I want to go outside though. And we want to go over here to the tool shed. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Okay. Trading post, items for trade, and then a root cellar. Rooms in your house more likely to have dig spots. But I don't have a shovel yet, so I don't know that I want to do that. Trading posts could be good. Items for trade. Is that, do you buy items with coins? I have to come all the way back here, though. Let's get this. The next 3 red rooms drafted. I want to try that, so we don't get the negative effects from them. Do I go in here, though? Is there something in here? There's a terminal in here, too. Okay, interesting. So we could do the terminal. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. What? Well, what's today's date? Do we know? I don't know what today's date is. So I don't want to do that yet. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the Mount Holly laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Okay, so if we get that to 12 or higher, all doors would just unlock. Login network, we don't have a password for that yet. I want to know what I should do with that time lock safe. That's this right here, right? That'll unlock at some time in the future. But the thing is, I don't know what the date is, so I don't really want to do that because I don't know what the date is, and I wouldn't be able to remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, you've agreed with your plan to have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little luck. All right, well, we just have to remember, if we can figure out a date, we could potentially unlock that. But I just don't know what the date is. So probably should have looked at that. I probably should know what the date is. All right. Well, we'll figure that out. I think we saw the date at some point somewhere, but I just don't know what it was. All right, we're already down 8 steps. Ew. We're not starting too great here. Oh, the board isn't over here. Well, that's not good. Why was the board over here before, but it's not now? That's garbage. All right, well, let's go back inside. That's a lot of steps. A lot of steps. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Is it any time? I kind of want to do this one, though. Could I just, like, keep going in and out of this room to gain an unlimited amount of steps? Is that a thing? We're going to do the hallway. I guess you enter the room, and then you have to exit the room, and then you enter the room and then exit the room. So each time it would cost you a room, you gain 1, and then so it's free to go in and out of that room, I guess, as much as you want. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. We already saw that. Let's go this way. The Nook. Walk-in closet. 4 items. But a gym requirement. Ugh. All right, let's get the Nook. We get a plus key for going in here. We could open this up and use the key for the trunk. Let's use it. Get another key. Ooh, we got the car keys. Okay. Let's go this way. Storeroom, parlor, security. I have one gym. I could get security. Let's do, that would be good though too. A key, a gym, like let's do the parlor though. Is this the same game? All 3 boxes are empty. This box and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. Okay. Well, we know... Ooh, let's grab this. So, based on this, there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Which means this right here is a false. All 3 boxes are empty. That's not true. One of them has something in it. So this is absolutely a false box. Right? This box and the blue box are empty. So that says that these 2 are empty. Which could be true. If that is true, then that means this is the box. The black box contains gems. That could also be true. So these 2 could be true. Or one of those could be... One of those has... This one's false, and these 2 could be true. It's possible. So the black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. Okay, so if this one's false, which it is, we know for a fact, because they're not all empty. This box and the blue box are empty, which means that one of these 2 has to be false, because the black box contains gems, and this one says this box and the blue box are empty, which, if this is true, this could be true. If this one's false, though, let's assume this box and the blue box are empty. And that means this one or the blue box has something. So if this is false and this is false, this one would have to be true. The black box contains gems. So that would get us to the black box. If this one is false. If this one is false, the black box contains gems, and then this is false, then this one is true, which means that this box and the blue box are empty. And if that's true, then it's the black box. So I'm going to go with the black box, because both of these point to this one. Did I do it right? I did. All right, let's go this way. Guest room for 10 steps. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. And then the storeroom. Well, let's do this one. I don't want to do this one, though. I could redraw, but I don't necessarily want to redraw right now. It's a little too early, I feel like, to redraw. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. So basically going through this room is free. But I would never need to go through this room. I might do the storeroom here and then never come back this direction. That would mean that the entrance hall, though, needs to be multiple directions. Let's do a storeroom. Then I never have to come back to this side of the house. Hopefully. Four constellations, or four stars. Plus one gem. Does that mean there's another gem in this room? Or what does that mean? I don't know. But there's 4 stars here, so I have to remember that. All right, back to the entrance hall. We have to go this way. Okay, so we've got the den. That's a good one for now. Plus 1 gem. The pantry's bad. Guest room is bad. Let's go to the den. All right, so the time right now is... Okay. It's 10:10. We had something for 1:30, right? Grandfather clock at 1:30. So I need to, like, be at this grandfather clock at 1:30 for something to happen? Ooh, we could use a key here. Yeah, use a key. Ooh, 2 rerolls? Nice. That's nice. That's awesome. Bedroom. Ooh, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 footsteps. That could be really nice early on to get a lot of footsteps. We're going to draft it because we still have another way we can go. Does this help us at all, though, with anything we need in here? All right, we have... Oh, there's a key. I don't think this tells us anything new. Okay. Let's go in here and then to the right. Chapel, lose 1 coin. Whenever you enter the chapel, you lose 1 coin. Okay. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. I guess we could do that room. And then we have a redraw going both directions. Let's do that. Let's go this way. Ooh, there's the mail room. My package has been delivered. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I want to do that, but I don't want to, you know? Like... That's tough, because then I have to come all the way down this way, and I don't really want to do that unless I have to. That's tough. The commissary, I could trade. I want to go something that goes straight across. I'm going to redraw. Since we have the ability. Straight across, spare room. I could do that, or I could do security, which won't, no. I'm going to do straight across, spare room. Okay, there's nothing in here, right? Okay, we need to go package. Okay. We could go that way, or we could do security. Security would be okay here. I mean, I could do a pantry, but then I'd have to go back the other way. I'd gain 4 coins for doing a pantry. The security, though, I kind of want the security to be more centralized. Let's do a pantry here. Because we get some steps in the pantry anyway. Plus 2 steps. Good. And this is the apples, bananas, 5 of each. Okay. Bedroom, boudoir, and then a patio. This spreads into each green room. We don't want to do a spread yet. I guess we can do the boudoir here. Then we have to go back to the drawing room. Oh, again, plus 5 for the bedroom. That's right, because this is a bedroom. Oh, this is where we might have to come back to here with the code. Wait, do we have the code? Red card safe code 9083, but it was a red card, which is false. Yeah. So that's not going to work. We need to find the actual code to the boudoir. Okay. Well, if we get a code to that, we know we got to come to the boudoir, but otherwise we're done in this direction. Well, we have to do the passageway. It's going to cost us 2 gems. We could redraw this. Let's redraw. Let's redraw. Oh, geez. Well, I guess we're doing the commissary. We haven't done this room anyway. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all we already read that, didn't we? We've already seen this before. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. But that's a false statement, is it not? Because it's on red? All right. Well, we'll see. Plus 1 gem, salt shaker, sledgehammer, and metal detector. Sledgehammer, I think, is good. That would open up, save us keys and open up thing like the whatchamacallit things. I don't know what a metal detector does. I'm going to get the sledgehammer. Unlock trunks. Annual Maze Day sale. 2 days only. Day 20 and 21. Okay, so we need to go chapel, bedroom, security. That's an okay spot for security. I would like it to be a little deeper, but it's okay. And I could do the chapel here. I would lose a coin every time I enter the chapel. But if I don't have coins, I don't lose anything, right? But it would cost me a coin every time I want to go to the commissary. Let's do security. Okay, we still don't know the password. All right, let's go this way. Lavatory, kitchen. Kitchen would be okay. Observatory, not. We'll see the kitchen for food for sale. We can do that. Porterhouse steak. Delightful, expensive steak. Perfect dish. Plus 10 additional steps if you have a showroom in your house. Okay, so if we get a showroom in the house and then we get a dining room, we get plus showroom. Okay. I have to remember that. Oh, it's the queen. What do these mean? So that we have the blue, the queen of diamonds, and then the red with the car. Does this mean that we don't have this? The garage is not possible in this run? Guest room plus 10 steps. I think we're going to do the guest room here. This gives 5 dig spots, but we don't have a shovel yet, and I don't want to have to come back to it. The West Wing Hall. I don't care about that. We'll get the guest room. Plus 10 steps and another 5 steps. We're going to get 15 steps here. That's huge. That is huge. Huge. A compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Neat. I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality is somewhat made of your own absence. I already read this before, so that's the same note that we had previously. All right, so let's go back this way. We're going to get the porterhouse steak. We have the queen. So I don't know what the queen room is, but I guess that means we're not going to get the garage this time. All right, so we got a... Use a key. Oh, boy. We got to get more keys. Mail room. All right, let's go to the bedroom. We don't want to do the chapel. I mean, the chapel would be okay, but we would lose money every time we went through. Mail room is definitely a no right now, but the bedroom would lead us more north, which is fine. Yeah, let's do the bedroom. Gain +2 when we enter the room anyway. Let's get this. Key card. That's good. Pawn. I need another key badly. Because if this ends up being like a key room, it's not good. Locked. I've already bricked this run. I don't know what I could do. I don't think there's anything I can do. Except for go all the way back outside. And see what's in that safe. Burl, didn't we find out what date this thing starts? Wasn't it like November? But I don't remember the date. But I could go outside. Also, something happens at 1 o'clock. Or 1:30 in the den, I think. Oh, there's definitely a start date. There's definitely a start date. I don't remember what it was, and I remember seeing it somewhere. First note when you walk in, maybe. I mean, it's an option. We got to walk back out anyway. There's not a whole lot else I can do right now. Oh, it's almost 1:30. Nothing's happening. There was definitely a 1:30 thing on the clock from somewhere. It's not here. So there's like the clock there, so that's 1:30. So if we do like a 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or something. I want to say it was like November like 6th or something was the date. If it's November 6th was the first day, today's the second day. Is it 7th or should I do 8th? 6. So we could wait an hour and it'll unlock for an hour. It's November 7th. But I don't know if it's November 7th or 8th. I swear I knew that information somewhere. I think it's... I'm going to try that. Okay, unlock time confirmed. Does that mean it'll unlock at 3 o'clock? Because... All right, so... we can see what time it is again. Because I don't want to brick this whole run if I can help it. What's that clock say? Can't read it from here. That says 2:15. And I set it for 3 o'clock, right? So we just need to watch that clock, which is going to take a while. Probably should have set it for 2 o'clock, not 3 o'clock. I don't know what's going to be in that safe, though. Like, if it's a key, we're golden. We can move on. If it's not a key, the day's over. I wish I had more keys. Didn't work. That did not work. Well, I guess we're just going to hang out for a minute. I wonder if you can get, like, dig spots out here. I would imagine you could if you had a shovel. Wait, did I go down this way yet? What was down there? Oh, that goes to that place where I don't have the torches, so I can't do anything there. That way would take me to the campsite, and there was nothing there to do, right? All right, we're just going to wait. 3 o'clock. Just waiting it out. Waiting it out. I really hope this gives me a key. It has to give me a key. It has to. Otherwise, this is going to be a waste of time. I mean, did we even learn anything today? I don't think I learned anything. The commissary, we learned a little bit, I guess. We're getting a discount here. We didn't really gain much of anything, though. 3 o'clock's coming up. By the time I get back over there, it should be 3 o'clock. And it should be open, hopefully. If I got the date right, which I think I got it right. But I don't know. Nailed it. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicion that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. Okay. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitter are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost I'm aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that shed more light on this mystery than all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, and some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced, it has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and the desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land, we all dream of the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Okay. So that did not give me a key. So I guess this run is done. There's like literally nothing else that I can do. That's a bummer, man. It's a bummer. I did so well first day, but second day, not so well. I'm going to go see if that tree is here before we end the day. At this camp. Yeah, the tree was cut down. That's supposed to be right here. I'm guessing what we need for this. All right, well. That's awful. Well, we're going to call it a day. We're going to go to day 3, I guess. What a waste. What a waste of a day. Save and continue. All right. We're going to go right. Package has arrived. I kind of want to get the package early just in case. But we do have a hallway. I don't know. I like doing the hallway. Hallway is good. Let's do that. Mail room, perfect. That's a corner room. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get our package. Brass compass, 2 gems, and 2 keys. Dude. All right. That's good. That's good. Good. I like that. Good start. Let's go this way. Pantry, storeroom. We get another key. I don't want the chapel. Pantry. I don't want to do that. Let's do the storeroom. Coin. There's the bat picture. What does that mean, I wonder? Because, like, I've seen these pictures in different places. There's the bathtub and the bat picture, which appears in one of the bedrooms. All right, we can go den straight across. Closet, those 2 items. That's a good one. Guest room. Let's do the den. Was this 2 gems or 1 gem? I think it was 1 gem, wasn't it? Use a key. Nice, we got a key back. Ooh, the nursery. I like the nursery because that means every time we get a bedroom, we get more steps. So that's going to give a lot of steps if we get it early. Got a gym. And then, yeah, those are so there's different paintings. I guess the paintings just are different depending on a lot of things. Okay, so it's not a big deal. All right, so we still have 2 ways to go north here. Let's go this way. The observatory, we could do the guest room, which would give us plus 15. We have the nook, which would give us a key. Let's go to the left. Got 2. The twins, a pair of chests, has been added to the entrance hall. Okay, so that's what that does. Every time you draft it, it just adds stuff. That's good. So a pair of chests, that means 3 plus 3 steps, I think. 4, okay. We don't want to go get those right now, though, because we only have 3 keys. But the entrance hall, which we'll go back to eventually, it looks like, is going to have 2 chests in it. So the chapel, guest room, we could do that. We could do the guest room here, which we could also do the chapel. I don't know if I want to do the chapel here, though. The guest room would be good. That would give us plus 15 to go back where we were going. In the entrance hall, though, we have to go straight across. That's going to be the only issue with the entrance hall. It has to go straight across, which is not a super common thing to get. I don't want to brick my run here again. So let's do the chapel. We'll lose a coin, but it'll get us... Yeah, let's do that. We never have to come back over here if we don't have to. Hopefully. All right, so bedroom, that's good. That's a plus. Billiard room would be good, and a closet. Let's do the billiard room or the bedroom. This would give us plus 5 steps. Let's do the billiard room. Because I think we know how to do that puzzle now, too. Like, I'm pretty sure I just figured it out on day 1. Okay, so 12. 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 7 is 19. Is that not 5? It's 11. Oh, it's 18. What am I? I'm an idiot. Why did I think that was 19? This is minus, so it would be 8. So plus 3 is 11. Minus 7, which would be 4, right? This one is multiply. No, 9. No, divide. Divide by 10? So 9. Or is that multiply? What is the red? Those are big numbers if there's a multiply in there. Unless we do minus, so yeah, it'd be 9 minus 7 times 10, which would be 20. Is there like another thing we could do there? No, I don't think so. 20. So 4 minus 2 is 2 times 7 is 14. Nice. Key card. Okay. All right, let's go this way. Courtyard, 5 dig spots. That could be a good one. That'll keep us moving north. A corridor going straight across. I think we're going to do the courtyard. Five dig spots, man. That's... We got to get the... I'm going to open one of these. Hope that there's a key in here. No. Got rerolls, though. Rerolls are good. Let's go this way. Kitchen, guest room. We got to reroll. Got to I need it to go south because I want it to go to the entrance. Are you kidding me? I don't want to use another reroll right now. But I could go all the way back to that entrance hall. I guess we can wait and maybe we get the garage. We can go back around to the front to the entrance hall later on, and it would be way less rooms. We definitely want to go back around to that entrance hall at some point. So if I do a closet here, I don't really want to do the closet here. But 2 items would be nice. I could get a shovel, and I'm right next to that, to the courtyard. If I go in the closet, possibly get a shovel. That's a tough call, man. I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. Got a hammer and a reroll dice. Well, that's good. That'll save me keys opening the chest in here in the entrance hall. So we could go back. We would lose a coin, but then we'd have to come back around again. Let's do the drawing room. There's the garage. Plus 3 keys. That would allow us to go all the way back around to the entrance. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that, and then we'll go... Well, we need to get power, though, to be able to go through the garage. But I could get the garage now, come back to it. It would also give me plus 3 keys, which is really nice. Let's do that. I don't have the car keys at the moment, though. So we'll have to get power. Let's just go back here. Go to the drawing room here. Okay. Guest room, lavatory, commissary. We don't want to do any of those because there's no... I mean, the commissary would be okay. We want to go... I need more than just that. We're going to reroll. Because we have a chance to reroll, so we might as well. Bedroom going to the right. And then a nook. Let's do the bedroom going to the right. And we might be able to come back around. We've got to get more stuff over here to that right-hand side. Oh, we got the coin purse. That's good. Oh my gosh, dude. This is ridiculous. We have to do the spare room. This is a really bad run, too. Like, I'm having some bad luck here. Parlor, corridor. Do any rooms ever go south? Well, the breaker box would be good because it would open up the garage, but unfortunately that would end my run completely. I mean, I could re-roll. I've got to get something going like south. I'm gonna re-roll. God bless, dude. I'm getting nothing down there in that whole area. That is so bad. Plenty of keys. That's good. Gymnasium. I mean, the gymnasium would be good, but I'd have to come back through here. Let's do the parlor. This is not going well so far. This statement appears on another box. Okay. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Those are both true. The blue box is empty, so that one has to be false. So that means it's got to be the blue box. Okay, so we have a dining room. Doesn't help us too much. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, and 8. Let's go dining room, I guess. Oh my goodness, a passageway. That's probably the best thing we could possibly do right here. It cost us 2 gems, though. Green rooms do not cost to draft. That could be good. So we could do that so they don't cost anything to draft. Not worried about steps at the moment. The kitchen we don't need right now. The kitchen will tell us, though, what we need to have for the plus 10 steps, but I'm not worried about steps at the moment. All right, so we can go north. Let's go this way first. Using up all my keys. More likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Oh boy. There's the laboratory. Let's get the laboratory, I guess. We can get the experiment going. What is this? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Apparently that's false, right? Let's get an experiment here. Enter to experiment. For each bedroom you draft after your second, okay, each time you eat an apple, and the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance? Spread dirt in the driveway. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Does that mean I start with 1 gold every run? For the next 3 times I open a trunk, and I know where 2 trunks are. In the very beginning of the level. There's 2 trunks down there waiting for me. But you could, for each bedroom you draft after your second, I could permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. I feel like we want to do it permanently, and then that would give me 3, but if I do the bedroom, that would give me however many I do for bedroom. So potentially more than 3, right? Because I've already done 2 bedrooms. I'm going to do this one, though, because I know where at least 2 trunks are. I'm guaranteed those, I think. So we're going to do that. And I've got a key card, yeah? Did I get a key card? Yeah, I've got a key card. Opportunity to earn and spread coins. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Oh my gosh. The problem is I need this to turn left. Or go straight. I can't do this one because it requires 2 gems. Let's re-roll. Gymnasium. Pantry is probably the best, so I can go left here. And then I can still go back to the passageway and go up. I think security. Security's the way to go there. Can we get coffee? Let me try this before. Key card system. Oh my gosh, I'm out of those. The dark room, though, would allow me to go straight down, so that would be the best one. Probably. I would like to do the pool or sauna, or the pool to get the other 2, but I don't have any gems, so we're gonna have to do the dark room. Which is gonna be bad. But we've got 3 different ways we can go now, so probably not going to be a big deal. Hopefully. We'll find out. Last key. Wonderful. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do this one. That's 5 steps. That's not good. Oh, got some gems. That's good. Locked. Wonderful. Breaker box. Jeez. I could do the commissary. Maybe buy a shovel. That could be beneficial. The breaker box is also good because then I can go to the dark room and I could do the garage. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. Let's do the commissary. What do we got for sale here? Oop, there is a shovel. You can buy the shovel. Sleeping mask. I don't know what that does. All right, we're going to buy the shovel, and then I don't know what the metal detector does. We might need the metal detector. What's this way? Locked. Okay, so we've got the shovel. We can go back all the way down to the courtyard. And then I guess we might as well go to the entrance hall if we're going to do that, unless we get some keys. So down, down, and then left. Oh, that's right. We get our dining room because we've got to level 8. So we could do this and get, what, plus 20? Plus an additional if you have the boiler room. We don't have the boiler room right now. Let's get the plus 20. Got a key. That's good. A rock. A brick. Another key. That's good. And a coin. A few old coins. Nice. Plus 1 from the thing. So nice. We got 10. We can get the metal detector, which I don't know what the metal detector is for. I'm debating if I want to go back to the entrance hall now. It's probably the best time to do it. And go ahead and open up those 2. And I get 2 coins from that. I do lose a coin here. And I'm going to lose a coin going back. Your allowance has been raised. Allowance has been raised. Ooh, that's a lot of coins. 1, 2, 3. +5? Dude, we're rich. Okay. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Or we could do the lavatory and just get that one out of the way. The kitchen I don't need at all anymore. Lavatory is not worth anything. So we could do the coat check and I could retrieve an item on a different day. But I don't want to do that right now. That's the first time I've ever seen coat check, too. Let's do the lavatory just to clear it out. I mean, I don't really need it. Or if I do the coat check... I might do the coat check and put the shovel in there. Because I have the 5 dig spots all the time in the other thing. Let's do it. Check item. Compass. I could do the coin purse too. Let's do the shovel. I mean, the sledgehammer is nice too. Let's do the shovel. Okay, so we can retrieve that. We can swap it out if we want to later. All right, let's go back all the way back through here. So straight through here. Straight through here. Straight through here. All right, we got 2 locked doors. So let's go up here. East Wing Hall. Keys for sale. Oh, shoot. I didn't buy. I meant to stop at the... Where was the thing to buy? Well, let's see. I think the East Wing Hall is what we have to do here so we can go north, right? But the locksmith would also be good because then I could buy keys, but I only have 1 key left. Let's do this so we can try to go that way. Jeez. Of course, use another key. Launder currency. Office. Oh, the commissary was the previous. previous room. It was literally the room I was in. That's why I didn't see it. Jeez, I'm an idiot. All right, what can I buy in here? Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Okay. What's this do? Sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. And the salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain an additional 1. Okay. Well, we bought all the things. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarters, maid chambers currently. Okay. Spread gold coins. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active. Okay. Run payroll would be like the maid quarters isn't in here. That would be pointless to do, I think. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Upgrade disk. Nice, nice, nice. We can at least do that, right? Because we can go to security and do that. So we'll get another permanent upgrade disk. That'll be good. Door is locked. Wonderful. Really not a whole lot else I can do today, huh? Go upgrade this disk. What? Oh. Cool. Tells you when you have coins. View estate inventory. 17 coins out there. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. I want to do insert disk. Spare room. Spare room data has been found. You'll have the chance to permanently enhance this room. Spare bedroom. Spare green room. Spare hall. I think bedroom would probably be the best thing, right? So we could do a spare room and get plus steps. All right, I don't think there's anything else I can do in here today. Because I don't have any keys. Completely out of keys. Man, I feel like it's another wasted day. We didn't get a whole lot done. It's a bummer. It's a big bummer. And I guess we'll just leave. I mean, I could leave at the coat check I could leave a key card. Well, no, I can't do that. I could leave the sledgehammer, the coin purse, metal detector, right? Or the shovel, which is what I left in there. Metal detector is the most expensive thing. Help me gain coins. And then as long as I find a shovel, I think we're going to go leave the metal detector in there. And then we'll call it a day for that. We'll swap out. Go right and left. All right, we're going to check item. I'm thinking the metal detector. Gives us a higher chance of finding keys and such, right? That's if we get a coat check, though. We have to actually get a coat check. Yeah, I think that's going to be done. That's going to be it. Call it a day. Nothing else I can do today, unfortunately.